All right, sexy knives headed to the attic. We're gonna start over here and just kind of do a sweep. Just kind of looking at the knives here. We'll talk about them. Let me just kind of flip some of these. Oh, I always like to see the presentation and non-presentation side because there is some other sexiness going on. All right. Cool. So let's talk a little bit about the attic, aka Sportsman's Loft in Minot, North Dakota. They historically kind of gravitate towards our blingier, more custom sculpted, customized knives. So this is definitely a group that fits that description. Telephone number for the attic is 701-852-4000. And the email is armingfreeamerica@gmail.com. Let's take a closer look. So Colonial T S35 satin blade, a very subtle bronze faced handle and spring with some hammered sculpting fade. Marauder H S35 tumbled tanto, PVD coated handle and spring with a very subtle, I call this blades of grass sculpting on the top. And it's got some pinstriping as well. So you'll notice on the top, it runs the perimeter, a little bit of pinstriping. Pretty cool. That's a little extra, and it's got bronze anodizing in that pinstriping, so it adds a little extra color. Proxima, number 1 is Peaks and Valleys, violet to bronze fade. Second Proxima is a random fluted sculpting on handle and spring in more of a violet blue. This is pretty cool. The first time I got my hands on this, I thought very unique because I haven't seen this before. Polished and, so a faced and flamed handle. And this here has a little bit of sculpting done to it, a little bit of texturing. It looks a little bit like ripples on water. Very cool, but it has a cool feel to it too. It's not just anodized, it's sculpted. Bronze spring. And then the attic has 3 Praetorian tie. They have purchased tie in the past. Very tie friendly. 3V, tumbled drop point. PVD hardware, breaker and clip. And we have kind of a sandy shoals, sand dunes effect here with blue, violet, bronze. That PVD looks great against it. PVD D2 drop point blade on this with standard stainless steel hardware, a brushed and flamed clip, and bronze anodized. I almost want to call this a lazy river sculpting because it's got that meandering effect, but also referred to as lightning. Third Praetorian tie, heavy peaks and valleys, really nicely done. Probably one of my favorite peaks and valleys. It's got around the perimeters, it has been brushed, so it's got this really nice shiny effect. And in contrast to the brushed valleys, it just looks really, I don't know, there's something about this that I just love. The faced bronze with the violet around the perimeters, the PVD hardware and clip. This is titanium PVD hardware. It's just fantastic, and the Vulcan blade is really, really fantastic. Praetorian T, D2 PVD tanto, gold anodized handle spring with that kind of dragon's egg fade. The second Praetorian T, a D2 Vulcan tanto. Joe does a really nice job pulling colors out of the anodizing to complement the Vulcan blade. On this one, he did a fantastic job. I don't even know what color that is, almost a violet or a lavender, and the colors on the blade are pretty fantastic. A flamed clip. And the last here is a Genesis T, a little more subtle, but does have some more bling on it. S35 tumbled drop point, a little bit of a hammered fade, bronze to violet anodizing. All right? So there's a whole lot of taken in that video, a whole lot of custom sculpted anodizing, polishing, you name it. And I know which knife is my favorite. This one right here. I have a feeling I'm going to get calls on this. Man, I'm blown away by that knife right there. So I imagine the attic's going to get some calls here real soon. Reach out to them. Again, the number is 701-852-4000. Tyler Burton is my main man there. I spoke with him a couple times yesterday. Pretty accessible. Everybody that answers the phone is very friendly and helpful. So give him a call, email him, do whatever you got to do. They also have a location of brick and mortar. It's 2800 South Broadway. So call, email, stop by if you're local. Any way you can get your hands on this stuff would be awesome. Just keep watching the videos. We'll keep filming them. You keep watching. Till the next time. I'm out.